Good morning, in the morning. It's early in the morning. It's about absolute energy, pure energy, the original energy. Before the energy got mixed and distorted, the original substance of energy, and how practicing Qigong and meditation, how this, let's say, actually gave me a relationship with God, with the Creator. And I would say a deep appreciation for the virtues of Jesus Christ. Let's just say it like that for now, Of course, there's different ways people's minds are going to be polarized, even within, within a Qigong school, or even certain masters of Qigong are going to disagree with each other on certain things. And even different Christians who have equally strong faith and appreciation of God, and they're going to have different views. So, the way that I just explained, the way that I just expressed my sort of feeling about it all, some Christians are going to perhaps disagree with it. They're going to say, you have to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and or if I say, where there is great love, there are always miracles. You have to acknowledge God wherever there is belief in God, and God is the love. Okay, that's already you've already polarized you've already moved away from the original source. If you're saying that, if your mind is already powering up so many random cognitive and emotional biases that are you even aware of yourself? If you get to the point where you commit to some random I went to church last night to the Alpha course, and we prayed. Some things, it's easy in the start, let's say, as a human who is born into and raised into a relatively better off environment, society, and economy and resources. Everything's it's okay. They can survive, and they have some freedom. But when this sort of tier of society, when they're exposed to, say, concept of a creator, of a higher power, and that this not only of a higher power, but of a higher spiritual nature, consciousness in the universe, that there is, like that there is some better way. Like we are human beings. Human beings are complicated because of our the way that we can be corrupted. You just see so much bad stuff in the world because there's, there are. We can lust for things, and we can get off on on certain things. The way the human brain is, it's we need to evolve. We need the only way, like there's two ways, right? Let's boil it down. I'm sure there's other options, but let's just boil it down to two. Like let's say oh shit, yeah, we know we're human beings. Look at all the wars and the torturing and the raping and the pillaging and the and the conquering and the dividing and the this and the that. Oh, look at all this that we've done in the past. We're uncontrollable. We need someone else to look after us. Oh, I know, AI. Let's and obviously someone needs to program the AI, so the AI is going to be biased in some way to begin with. But that's artificial. That's trying to create an artificial God. But how did the universe come about? So like let's say we create an AI God to equally distribute the goods and services and equally offer equal opportunity and blah blah blah, and that be our world government, our God, basically. Do you think something that was created overnight with technology that was developed only in the last 500 years, how much is that compared to 16 billion years that this universe has been evolving? And that's only one universe. And some people, of course, they will get polarized. Oh, I want to, because they'll say, oh, because they'll think that the Big Bang theory is congruent with Christianity, and that because it shows that the universe was created from a Big Bang and an explosion. But people. Have you heard of the steady state theory? That's the Big Bang theory. They think, it's God that made it go boom and spread out from a point. But what if it was a steady state? Whereas, because the closer you get to that, if we observe all of space with our telescopes and we take in the data, the radio signals and light, we can see that it's all converge. It seems to be converging, there was a source where everything in our universe is spread out from, but the thing is, you got to understand the time and space. Time, it's contracting towards a point. It's being pulled in. It's the yin. It's the acceleration, the inertia towards a 0 point. We're like gravity is a yin field. We are a time field. We are pulled towards the lowest possible pressure, the lowest possible density within our dimension, within our density, the lowest possible density baseline, 0 point energy baseline. That is the time field is pulling towards that. the space field, it's expanding out from that. And the reason why it's expanding is because the inertia of the time field, which is pulling into a point, it's pulling in, and that inertia is getting pulled in and then expands out into the space field and opens up, creates space. So practicing Qigong, and and since we're not using even just buzzword labels for Christianity, for this real kind of, it's like the Tao Te Ching says, the Tao that can be pointed to, that's the Tao or can be spoken. The Tao that can be spoken or written, it's not the eternal Tao. And I think it's the same with God, because God is infinite, right? How can any cognitive process or feeling or anything, how can that describe that which is beyond that which is infinite? It's also something like from Greek philosophy, like the aorist dyad, the attribute of the absolute. So God is absolute. God is even beyond that. So. Okay, let's do some training.